even though the Flames went into West Virginia earlier this season and dominated the Mountaineers, brand new head coach Kyle Richards said his team is excited for the chance to play here this weekend. Carrie, you played a lot of hockey in the past 48 hours, a D2 game, now 2 D1 games. How have you overcome that fatigue?
Thanks, Mike. Something that has been a huge asset for this Lady Flames team is the depth of scoring that they have. Now, a player who's been able to contribute a lot this season is junior Ashley Reiniger. Brandon, the Flames had a disappointing loss against Stony Brook last night, a typical Friday night game it seems, where they just cannot win on a Friday night here.
We'll send it down to Monika McKenzie at ice level.
What was it like being able to play such a strong physical game after being out almost all season long with an injury? I'm joined by Ohio assistant coach Kyle Schustlin. Now, you guys have a perfect record at home, but you've had some challenges on the road. How beneficial is it to play in an environment like this heading into the postseason? They will be worn as alternate home sweaters, and they were originally designed by Josh Tucker and Mike Binney. Now, I think they're a great alternative to the previous navy and white jerseys. I'm curious to get your fashion critique on these new sweaters.
So you graduated from Liberty this May, and then you were crowned Miss Virginia, and then went into the Miss America pageant. It's been a very busy few months for you.
Yes.
How have you been able to cope with that and keep up with the pressures that come with all those commitments?
I'm joined by goalie coach Daniel Bertium. Now, this is Pinnell's first game back in almost 3 months. What are your thoughts on his performance tonight? Now, your team's done a great job shutting down the offensive rush of Liberty, basically taking the life right out of them. What will you do now to get your offense going? Now, earlier you said you were looking for your team to play with more desperation. What is it you've been telling your guys to get them to play with that intensity you're looking for? The Flames are coming off a huge win last night, and earlier when I was talking to head coach Kirk Handy, he said he doesn't want his guys to actually dwell on that win. Instead, he's looking for them to come out in the matchup tonight and act as if it's a brand new game, brand new team, because when they're competing in nationals, that's exactly what they'll have to do when they're playing new teams every single night.
Coach, this game is much closer than most people anticipated. What do you tell your girls now to get them focused?
When I spoke to head coach Kirk Handy before the game started, he could not stress enough how excited as well as prepared his team was for a great weekend of hockey. You guys both spent time serving as captains here. What's life like for you now that you've moved on from Liberty?
It's life is awesome.
Now, typically Friday night games are really tough for you guys. What was it about tonight that let you guys come out so strong?
Thanks, Lindsay. How are you guys able to battle back after being down in the first half?
Earlier you said you were excited to see the chemistry of the Logan, Erickson, Garcia line. What are your thoughts on how they've performed so far?
Well, here, I hope this makes it just that much better for you, so happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Back to you, Rhett.